to show you how to make traditional Italian cannoli. Cannoli is a really popular Italian dessert and you will need these molds to make them. If you haven't got them, check out the link below. So before you start, you need to make sure that your Marsala wine is cooled in the fridge first, and you will need a mixing bowl. The ingredients you'll need are
1 medium egg, 2 tablespoons of Demerara sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 egg white, 3 tablespoons of butter, 1½ cups of flour, a pinch of sea salt and 3 tablespoons of Marsala wine.
To begin, we're going to get our big mixing bowl
and add in all the dry ingredients. Give it a good mix.
Now you need to add in your butter and create what resembles breadcrumbs. So you're going to want to cut up the butter into the flour. Now we've got the right consistency, I'm going to now add in my egg.
Add your 3 tablespoons of Marsala wine. Mix it really well.
When it starts to combine into a dough, we want to flour a surface. Put it onto the side. Now you want to knead it into a nice dough. So once you've got a good dough and it feels nice and soft, not too wet, not too dry, we want to add it into a bowl and put it in the fridge for 1 hour. So whilst your dough is setting in the fridge, we're going to make the filling. You will need
250 grams of ricotta cheese, half a cup of icing sugar, lemon zest, and around 30 grams of chopped dark chocolate.
So you will need a whisk for this part and a bowl. Add your ricotta cheese into the bowl, powdered sugar,
and combine. Then add in your chocolate, mix it well, grate in a teaspoon of lemon zest, give it a mix. Then we'll pop that in the fridge with the dough for 1 hour.
So I've got the dough out of the fridge now, it's time to roll it out. So you want to flour a surface again and then roll out your dough. You want to make sure that it's not sticky, so add flour if it's needed. Now, with a cookie cutter, I'm going to cut out some circles. Move the dough to one side and roll out nice and thin. Now I'm going to get one of my cannoli moulds and I'm going to place it in the middle of the dough, roll it over to the middle.
And then with your egg white, slightly dampen the outside of the shell, stick it down the other side. That should hold very well. It's now time to put the oil on a high heat.
And I'm just going to continue to get some more ready whilst that oil is heating. So you're going to want to slowly pick up some oil and just place it on top so that it cooks all the way around. And turn it over so that it cooks evenly.
Drain any excess oil and put the cooked shell onto some greaseproof baking paper, then continue one by one with each cannoli shell.
So what you want to do now is remove the cannoli shell from the mould. Some of them will break, but it's trial and error. So that one's got a little bit stuck on the outside, but it's still a perfect shell. That one's come off perfectly. Another perfect one. Now it's time to fill them. For this part, you're going to need a piping bag and your mixture. This is a bit of a messy part, but it's fine. Cooking's not fun unless it gets a bit messy. Fill up your cannoli shell, both ends. There is our finished cannoli. Usually they're topped with candied orange or chopped nuts, but today I'm just going to dust them with some icing sugar and serve with a coffee.
Sadie just made cannoli and I'm just about to enjoy my second one.
No way! No!
Mmm!
No! That's for tomorrow!